So we got something from eBay, and let's unbox it in fast motion. Oh, she put it in a nice box. I was nervous because it came in an envelope and it has glass in it. All right, let's check it out. Oh, it's smaller than I thought. How cute. Okay. All right, so let's get it out. I saw this and it had an active offer on it and it had a decent buy it now. And I was like, let me buy it before the active offer. You can make offers sometimes on eBay. And when there's active offers and they have a reasonable buy it now, you might as well just do it because the other person may snag it before you. And oh, this is actually pretty interesting. All right, so let's examine what we have here. And what we have here is a hand mirror. Well, it's a mini Victorian hand mirror. Let's try to look at it now. Look at this. Okay, so on one side we have this red enamel. It's not guilloché. Unfortunately, it's cold painted, but it's still pretty. We have these forget-me-nots on the handle. It's some kind of brass, and you can see the cold painting. It almost looks like rubies. We have some scene going on in here. Let's turn it over. We got the mirror, and the mirror is actually not silvered. A lot of times with these old mirrors, they'll be silvered. And what's silvering, we'll go over that with AI shortly. This is like a glass panel, and inside the glass panels, there's some kind of wax flowers. I don't know if you see that, with some kind of moss. But the Victorians really loved to use naturalistic elements, and especially in the Art Nouveau, early 20th century, 1905 time frame. And we have hair in here. So do you see the hair? The white stuff. Now this is a snowy scene. It's very hard for me to show this to you because my chandelier is above us. So I think what we have here is a sentimental Victorian, early 20th century Edwardian or Belle Époque type of hand mirror, miniature. We have these waxed flowers right here on the top that are red and ivory colored with snowy white, blonde hair. And then moss. I don't know if it's wax or if it's actually really dried, preserved moss. To the left of the moss and to the right of the moss is brown locks of hair. But it looks like a snowy scene, doesn't it? Really quite beautiful. The mirror is in good condition, which is generally not, you don't really see too many. You see them where they have spots and stuff all over them. That's because moisture gets behind it. What is this? Is this Memento Mori? And again, I just wanted to show you the beautiful beveled mirror before you go ahead and ask AI. The beveled mirror is gorgeous, and you can see how nice it is. All right, let's go ahead and ask AI more questions.
Years past, the unbreakable unicorn mirror. Hello to all my viewers, fans, subscribers, and watchers of Futures Past. Today, we are starting from the very beginning with a piece that is a total game changer for any antique collector. You saw the unboxing, and I know I originally thought this dome was glass, but we've done the deep dive, and the truth is even more fascinating. The unbreakable crystal revolution. What we have here is a 4-inch miniature hand mirror from the late Victorian to the Belle Époque era, circa 1890 to 1910. This was the Gibson Girl era, a time of massive innovation. While we might look at this dome and think plastic, this is actually celluloid, the world's very first thermoplastic. In the 1890s, companies like Sears, Roebuck and Company, and Montgomery Ward marketed this material as unbreakable glass. It was a high-tech marvel. Glass domes were heavy, fragile, and dangerous if they shattered. Celluloid allowed for that crystal-clear, deep bubble look while remaining incredibly lightweight. It was the space-age material of the 19th century, making luxury items more durable for a lady's busy social calendar. The ruby glow on Faux Guilloché. Take a look at that shimmering red border. That is cold-painted Faux Guilloché. In high-end jewelry, guilloché is a technique where metal is engraved with a pattern and covered in translucent glass enamel. It was incredibly expensive. To bring that look to these ornate brass miniatures, artists used a special translucent red paint that mimics the fire of a ruby. When the light hits the textured brass underneath, it shimmers exactly like a gemstone. Even though it was a faux technique to make the piece affordable, the craftsmanship was so high that these are now considered elite collector's items. A Memento Mori unicorn. Now let's talk about what's inside. Under that unbreakable dome is a preserved Memento Mori, a sentimental reminder of mortality. This piece contains blonde and brown hair, likely from a loved one, tiny wax flowers, symbolizing purity or youth, real dried fern or moss, symbolizing sincerity or sorrow. This is a unicorn piece because it is so different from the hair jewelry you usually see. Most Victorian hairwork consists of tablework chains, woven like lace, palette work, hair glued into flat pictures, or gimp work, hair wrapped around wire to create 3D flowers. Unlike a brooch or a bracelet that was worn on the body, this was a miniature vanity memento. It was meant for the most private, intimate moments of a lady's day, checking her reflection while keeping the memory of a loved one literally in the palm of her hand. Finding hairwork like this inside a tiny mirror rather than a locket or a frame is exceptionally rare. Valuation of a rare survivor. Because this piece features the forget-me-not brass handle, the ultimate symbol of remembrance, the shimmering ruby finish, and a perfectly preserved celluloid dome with its original botanical hairwork, it is a top-tier survivor. Feature. Detail. Estimated retail value. Material. Ornate brass and ruby faux enamel. Included. Era. 1890 to 1910. Gibson Girl. Belle Époque. Included. Rarity. Miniature Memento Mori mirror. $350 to $450. This isn't just a mirror. It's a piece of 130-year-old history that survived the transition from the Victorian world into the modern age of plastics. Thank you so much for watching. If you love uncovering these hidden secrets of the past as much as I do, please subscribe and follow me. Hit that thumbs up or the heart button to help more people see these treasures. Thank you for being part of the Futures Past family.